If you are someone that has persevered through turmoil, that is an actual achievement, folks. Why do I say that? Is because I'm learning that there's a big group of people out there, including Drake, that it seems like they have a problem going through turmoil.
Charles, grab me a shot. I'll drink to that. Grab me a shot.
What we talking about? Drake did his OVO Fest in the UK, London to be exact, over the weekend. And it was a pretty interesting festival. It was like his version of the Pop Out. He paid for some of the most popular streamers to come out there and kick it. You know, a lot of celebrities, some of his friends. KD was out there kicking it. Drake, he still has a lot of pulls. Since he went to London, that attracted a lot of people there, a lot of content creators there that we're gonna get to in a minute. I personally think that it was a mess. I think it was ratchet. It's so many negative words I could put describing at least what I was reading online and some of the stuff that I was seeing online about the OVO Fest. I don't think it went smooth. Maybe for him it might have went smooth, but I think in an overall fashion it didn't go smooth, which probably is a success because you drive traffic away from certain things online. One of the things I thought that he did that was goofy is he showed people early in the tour that he got LeBron James' name covered up. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him an applause. He got LeBron. Yo, he's treating this like this is some type of heartbreak tour. Like, he really has a problem with LeBron James. I don't know what they got going on behind the scenes, but him in particular, he's taking this very personal. But he got that tattoo covered up. Curtis King had an interesting theory that Drake is pretty much was trying to drive attention away from Clips, who had a master class of album rollouts. I wouldn't check that album out. The album is pretty dope. I'll give that album about an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed that album. Didn't really have a commercial feel, which I like, but Clips stuck to their own formula, and Malice seems like he didn't miss a beat at all. I actually enjoyed his lyrics even more than Pusha T's. But not to get off the topic, Drake got SGA's name tatted over LeBron James. Now, this guy, isn't he like 40 years old? We're around the same age, right? I don't have no tattoos, but if I did have a tattoo, I'm not getting another man. It would probably have to be like a dead homie, one of my brothers or something like that, or my father. Other than that, I'm not getting another man's name or number tatted on me, but I want to say these kids these days, but this nigga is not no kid, man. So he got another man's name tatted on him. You know what that means? SGA, you know, Hamilton's own. You got a lot of pressure on you, dogs. Don't fuck it up. Drake got his name tatted on Drake got your name tatted on him. There's a lot of pressure on you. Don't fuck it up. We can't hear you ever listen to Kendrick Lamar in public. He gonna have to get somebody else's name tatted on him. There was another thing that he did. His heart was so broken. Now, let's just be real. He didn't start this conversation, but he definitely added fuel to the fire.
When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody.
Skepta was the one that started the conversation of UK rappers versus US rappers. As you know, because I covered this in the video, Drake went and added fuel to the fire and said the best lyricists, even out of his own country. Let's not miss that. He said US and Canada. The best lyricists come from the UK.
Where I think the better conversation is you run to London when you need a check balance, bro. You get me? You run. I think that's when the conversation starts to make sense.
Yes.
Let's start from there. Like, let's start from you lost your beef. Cool. Where can I branch out to where I've showed love in the past, and let me just run back to them because America slightly, I'm losing cool points there, innit? And in the hip hop scene. I'm not present. So Jamaica, London, Africa.
Now, I did a whole video on this. I'm not gonna go back in on this topic. I will add this to the conversation. I think he's also mad at Canada. And he's mad at Canada because I guess they were supposed to do something when Kendrick went there and did Not Like Us. And he had 2 sold out shows. Also, when he did a stream for his new video, What Did I Miss? He had a couple slip ups.
So what then? So what then, big dog? Don't look away now, pussy. Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Don't get shy now. We'll fold that up right now. Nerd. Stop it.
I mean, look, man, you want to be a streamer now. You want to stream live. Look, I stream live sometimes on my page. Things happen when you stream live, and yeah, things happen on that stream. So I want to add to that I also think that he's mad at Canada. Hey, join the crew, Canada. You on Drake's shit list.
So what then?
But Skepta, he released a song against Joyner Lucas. It was all right.
Free.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't like
Grow
that
up.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
No, listen, this ain't that ain't for
They
me.
ain't gotta grow up. I'm with Ice on the fact that it's hard to take it serious.
It's not for me.
As like the aggression that he's rapping with, it's hard for me to
Sounds super
appreciate.
light.
What he's like,
Because he sounds so
Boston.
proper.
He sounds too
Yeah.
polite.
They don't have the accent for rap beef, yo.
But that's
disagree.
that's not true. That's from our perspective.
I'm telling
That's
you
just
that.
If you sit in London right now, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Unfortunately, I
And
am
he's
in
rapping
New Jersey.
crazy. He's rapping in the pocket. The beat is great. It's dope. I feel you on like I can never take British rap.
I used to feel like y'all, and then I went to London and went to the spaces. Me and Joe, I think it's the last show that we did.
Yeah.
And we went and hung out with these people.
But before we get too far in this video, please do me one small favor. Hit that like button and apply pressure to that subscribe button.
All right. Say less, my boy.
And Joyner Lucas fired back.
Hey, Johnny.
Who I'm for? Give me the blunt, I'm ready to blaze a corpse. After the song is over, I never want to hear this debate no more.
It was mid, but I'm gonna say Joyner. First of all, I think Skepta did the right thing at going at Joyner Lucas. I think that was right on his level. But I think Joyner Lucas sort of cleared him. But I think both songs was mid. I think if Skepta can do another song, I think he can actually beat that Joyner Lucas song. But Joyner Lucas got him.
I ain't want to do it, but somebody told me saying my name is war. I want to know what drugs you taking and what are you taking for?
Then there's another guy. I think his name is Big Zoo. He did a track against Eminem. And hey man, when you reach for the star, what they say, when you reach for the stars, land on the moon. You know, it is what it is, man. You can hear a little piece of it yourself.
You little hillbilly, I will turn your daughter to a big brainer. ZW in the war, no disclaimer. Did the thing that I can rap cause I'm an entertainer. Well, I'ma show you how you take out a Hall of Famer.
That's where you really mess up, because in America, we have a group of people that we call stans, where they think Eminem is actual white Jesus, where he's never did a bad verse, he's never lost to anyone, and Eminem is just the greatest rapper of all time. Now, of course, we know that that's not the truth. Eminem is just a master ace.
I honestly hate rappers, most of them great actors. Installment that couldn't turn me on with 8 clappers. And the saddest thing is fighting status is king. If you got the sickest watch and the baddest ring, then you hotter than 3 cops. In a weak spot with 3 glocks. In a search warrant, they thirst for it. I'm a sad soul, probably rap till I'm back old. It sound worse than DOC with a bad.
But we have a group of people here that thinks that this man, particularly white folks, he's definitely the best white rap artist ever. Can't no one take that away from him. For some reason, they don't like the term white in front of that. They just want him to be the best ever, and it'll never be that. But now you have to deal with the stands. And Eminem is not gonna reply to that anyway. This is gonna be the one few times where it won't come off that Eminem is not replying because he's scared. You don't need to reply to this, man. I also want to add to this topic that there's nothing wrong with this. And I'm actually proud of the UK. This is a part of hip hop, folks. I know we want to laugh and say, oh, they're trying to challenge our rappers and all that. It's part of hip hop. They should have been did this, to be honest with you. They did contribute to, you know, drill rap as far as beats wise, and that's a fucked up genre of rap, but still rap, all right? And shout out to the UK. Now, the biggest mess up that happened at this OVO London Festival is one of Drake's shooters that I know you've heard of, Top 5. I didn't want to cover this, but some interesting things have translated since Top 5 got cut in his neck. When I first heard this, there was a video that ended up being fake. It had nothing to do with Top 5 coming out. It was like a white Mercedes Benz. Yeah, that video is fake. But the crazy thing about it is that the moment that people found out that Top 5 got stabbed, all these theories came out. And one of the things he was doing is he was all over the place.
London streets, nigga. London streets, my boy. London streets, nigga. GGG.
He was with all these streamers. He was sort of doing Drake type stuff.
Fucking noise. LeBron and weed. Weed and LeBron. Really? You know what I mean? Ain't a you too? Cut up. Yo, you guys have the game. No guys not. You two. I'm telling you. You guys got the game. We're working.
Like kissing ass to certain type of streamers.
Shout out to 234K, nigga. In the city, nigga.
He definitely was sort of like Drake. Then he went and said that the UK don't have no killers.
Oh, we're at 17. Top 5 in here, eh? Where are we going tonight? Let them know.
That's a great question.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. They're not gonna come kill us.
No.
They're not gonna come kill us for safe. You can even show your address here. In America?
Fuck.
Now listen.
All right, I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you in a bit.
W's.
My dog.
Throw some W's for the Milk Boys.
Let's go.
My dogs.
W's for Top 5.
I know this guy's story, at least what's online. I ain't about to go into his whole story. To me, I think the guy is a troll. But one thing you don't do as a person that's been to many other countries is you don't ever assume that violence is not gonna happen to you in someone else's country. Now, as soon as this happened, he got that old pep talk. What's the pep talk?
When you come to the UK, when you come to London, when you come to Birmingham, Manchester, when you're in different areas in London, foreigners, because this is a message to you guys.
Is when you caught up in somebody's neighborhood or in somebody's country, somebody from that neighborhood or country or region is gonna come out and give the pep talk. Like, yeah, we tough. You don't ever do this. So this guy, I don't know his name, this video got a lot of traction. He came out and gave the UK pep talk.
Please take us very serious, bro. It's all fun and jokes when you start talking about fish and chips and until something mad happens. And it's not even good to see. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The brother Top 5.
Now, looking back on this incident, apparently to Top 5, a UK dude didn't even do this.
And again, I'm gonna just throw the allegedly on there because I know everybody like running with the false things. This got nothing to do with the UK. Like, respectfully, it did happen in the UK. It has nothing to do with the UK. It's a good meme. That's what I'm saying. Online will create a whole story.
Hey, look, I'm not questioning London's or UK's gangster. I don't do that. I remember back in the day when you guys kidnapped Joel Santana. So I don't think I'll ever be in London, but you never know. You have nothing to prove to me. It's funny because Charleston White was supposed to come out there. He saw all this shit and was just like, yeah, I'm not going out there. Yeah. No, I'm not going out there. He never showed up. That's probably was a smart move. But to go further into this topic, DJ Academic said that he talked to Top 5, and he said that nobody from the UK had anything to do with this, that he should survive, and he got 17 stitches in his neck.
He has like a big laceration, you know. was kind of deep. He lost a lot of blood. He went through surgery. He's gonna have full recovery. That's a fact. But it's gonna take a little while, you know. But yeah, I think he said it was like 17 inches. But you know, but I ain't gonna lie, they for what it's worth, yes, somebody definitely went, you know, try to kill him, you know. He told me, he said he was at this after party spot. You know, he felt like people followed him, and he was taking a picture with a fan while he was going into the club. Because I asked him where his homies was at, and he's like, "Yo, I was with 20 people. I get to the spot. I get there earlier than them. I'm walking in the spot. I think they're already there. So really, I'm alone." And then, you know, he goes to take a picture with someone, and you know, somebody kind of ran up on him.
But whatever the case may be, man, if Drake was looking to run the headlines for a weekend, it was a success. Definitely not in a positive way. It is what it is. I think it's like I told y'all before, it's gonna be a while. I think he'll do Toronto before he does an American show. And it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna end it the same way I started this. Looking from this, you could tell that Drake has not been through that much turmoil. And you know, I got family members like that haven't went through the same turmoil that I've went through in life. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been parts of my life where I felt like I was jealous of them. And there was one part where I really seen a family member go through some turmoil that I've been through many times in my life, and they really couldn't handle it. And that's when I really learned that being able to withstand grief and go through turmoil, because it's not easy going through what he's going through. It is what it is. It's not Drake glazing or whatever. It's something that he asked for, yes. But man, I done been in other countries being the only, you know, American black there. I done been in dangerous situations. I done been places where they haven't seen a black man in many years. And that's a small minute compared to what he's going through. Well, one thing about me is I know how to deal with discrepancy and turmoil. And if you are one of those people, that's an achievement. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.